Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. This is Geeta. Today we will be solving a problem from SBI PO 2020 question paper. Study the given information carefully and answer the questions that follow. The table given below shows the capacity of 5 buses A, B, C, D, E and the percentage of seats that were filled out of the total seating capacity of the buses. So this is the bus name and this is the total seating capacity and this is the percentage of seats filled. Some of the data is missing and is denoted as not available, NA. The note, the total number of vacant seats in all the 5 buses together were 40 and the number of seats in buses D and E together, that is these two, this 65. So let's first try to find the data which is missing. So here it is, bus, total seats, filled seats and vacant seats. So for bus A, total seats is 20. Out of this 20, only 60% is filled. So this can be found by 6 and this 2, which is 6 times 2 is 12. So 12 seats is filled. Out of the remaining, which is the vacant seats, will be total seats minus filled seats, which is 20 minus 12, which is equals 8. Now for bus B, which is 30. Out of this 30, 80% is filled, which is 8 times 3 is 24. This percentage value can be done by any method. You can follow whichever method is easy for you. And the difference, the vacant seats is 30 minus 24, which is 6. Now, for bus C, which is the total seats available here is 15. Out of this, 60 seats is filled. This can again be done like this one, which is 15 times 60 by 100. Or you can do it like 50% of 15 plus 10% of 15. Any method is fine. 0, 0 gets cancelled. 5 3 times is 15, 5 2 times is 10, 2 3 times is 6. 3 times 3 is 9, which means the filled seats here is 9. So vacant seats is 15 minus 9, which is again 6. So for bus D, so this is data is not available. The total seats data is not available. So let's take it as X or D. Anything is fine. I'll take it as D. And then 70% is seats are filled, which is 70%. Filled seats is 70%, which means the vacant seats will be remaining 30% of whatever that seats available. That is total seats, 30% of D. And for E, bus E, again data is not available. So let me just take it as E. You can take it as X by anything. Your terms, any term is fine. And the seats filled here is 66.66%. We can even round it off to like 67% because it is 66.6. Anyway, this is like 0.6, which is more than 5. So this can be rounded off to 67%. So when this 67% is filled, which means the remaining 33% of bus E is vacant. Now the data we know here is like the total number of vacant seats in all the 5 buses together is 40, which is vacant seats together. All these 5 buses is 40, which means from A to A, B, C, it's just like 8 plus 6 plus 6 is 20, which means the remaining, this 30% of D plus 33% of E is equals 20, which is the total vacancies will be 40. And the number of seats in buses D and E, this total buses is equals D plus E is equals 65. So the data we have here is D plus E equals 65. And this one, 30% of D plus 33% of E equals 20. So again, this can be done both by fraction method as well as decimal method. So first method we are going to use here is 30% can be written as 30 by 100, which is equals 30 by 100 times D, which is equals 3 by 10D plus 33% by 100. So this is roughly 33 1 times and 33 3 times, which is 99 times E equals 20. So which is 3 by 10D plus 1 by 3E equals 20. So taking LCM for this, which is 30. 10 3 times is 30, 3 times 3 is 9, so 9D plus 3 10 times is 30, 10 times 1 is 10E, which is equals 20. So again it is 9D plus 10E equals 30 times 20 is 600. So we can solve these two equations 1 and 2 to find the value of D and E. So which is, first equation is D plus E equals 65. So We can choose anything to solve. So let's use this 10, which will be easy. So multiplying this whole equation by 10, which is 10d. 10 times d is 10d plus 10 times e is 10e equals 65 into 10 is 650. And this equation, which is 9d plus 10e equals 600. So changing the signs, this is plus, so changing it to minus, so changing all the signs. So this gets cancelled. So 10 minus 9 is 1d equals 50. So the value of d we get here is 50. Now substituting this value of d in this equation, in this equation, which is d plus e equals 65. So which is 50 plus e equals 65, where e equals 50 goes on the other side. So 65 minus 50 equals 15. So value of d and e here we know is 50. So we can substitute here. So which is equals 50 and here it is 15. So 70% of the seats are filled, which is equals 50 times 70 by 100, which is equals 35. And here 15 times 16.66 divided by 10, which is equals 10. So the vacant seats are 50 minus 35, which is 15, and 15 minus 10 equals 5. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, please let me know in the comments.